So this is a gas water boiler in the attic. We don't see this very often in the attic, and it actually supplies down the house. So we got 5 zones here. This is supply. Zone valve is on the supply, and then purging valve is right after zone valve. Then there is isolation valve, and at the bottom this is return. There is isolation valve here too. To purge this system, this purging valve has to be right before return, right here. That's the only way to purge, because if you think about when it comes out from the supply, goes through the zone valve. If you start purging here, basically what you're doing is you're draining water from the boiler. And even if you isolate this, you're still doing the same thing. You're just draining water from the boiler. Same thing is happening on all valves. There is no way to purge them this way, so these valves are useless. Now, what they did though, they put main purging valve, and if you close all the zones 1, 2, 3, so no return water goes back, then you can have this zone open and purge it here, which is not convenient, but it is what it is. That's how they set this up, and that was the only way to purge this zone. You just shut the circulator off and purge it from there. But what happens is another wrong place here is the supply, because this water gets supplied to right that point, and instead of water going to the boiler first and go through the boiler, if the boiler is running, it will dry out. You will not have any water in it, because whatever water comes in goes out anyways. Boiler has to be off, basically. That's what I'm saying. It's very specific technique you have to use to actually purge these 5 zones. And yeah, so this is getting red hot now. This was not getting hot at all, and the return here gets also red hot, so we know that it's circulating. And it's always recommended to have 2 zones running at the same time at least, because you can't just zone the boiler for one small zone. It has to be at least 2, because this will overheat here, generate the steam. Very likely to generate the steam. It's not happening here, but you also have low water cutoff right here, and there is actually expansion tank up there. All right, hope you guys learned something, and thanks for watching.